Chili con carne. Very easy, this one. So if you've got some bolognese in the freezer, or if you don't, we've got a great recipe for it on Love Food. But when you make it, make sure you make a little extra so you can do this dish. Olive oil in a pan, capsicums. And we're just going to sweat these down for about 2 to 3 minutes just to get a bit of softness into them. And we'll get some spices in there. And this is going to be one of those really fragrant dishes that just fill the house with those great aromas of Mexico. You can see the colour that's going into the olive oil here. It's nice redness coming out of the peppers. And when you finish this dish, it's going to have a lovely, lovely colour to it, great fragrance. Okay, so we've got our cumin in, paprika. And if you see the pan start to dry out, don't fret, just a little bit of oil. And you can smell the aromas coming out of there, it's amazing. Then we've got some diced red chilli. Now we're using bullet chilies here because they're a really good heat. If you're after something a little bit milder, use the long red chilies. Or if you want to go milder still, use the long green chilies. Chilies are one of those funny things. The smaller they are, the hotter they are. The bigger, longer ones, not quite as hot. The aromas have come out. I'm going to get our bolognese in there. Now at this stage, if you think it's a little dry, add a little bit of water, be able to cook those peppers out. So what we're looking for now, just to try and soften those peppers down a little bit more, so they start to break down, become really sweet. Now I think there's still enough moisture in there, so we're going to put these into some taco shells later on. I don't want it to be too wet that it makes the taco shells a bit too soggy. So we're just about ready to get our kidney beans in. When you're making dishes like this, always make a little extra so you can freeze it down. Then you've got a really quick dinner for a Saturday night if you haven't got time, or a Sunday dinner. After you've had a big Sunday barbecue, no doubt. The peppers are nice and soft, beans are in, and now while those beans heat through, onto our guacamole, nice ripe avocado. Don't be too scared of cutting the avocado. Run the knife all the way around, pop them out, pop that seed out, put that seed in the garden, you might end up with an avocado tree. And we're just going to take this filling out. Avocados are one of those wonderful things, really nice, rich, full of good oils for you. Simply fork it down. Okay, so we've got a nice textured consistency. And we're going to get some ingredients in there. Some nice fresh tomatoes and freshly chopped garlic. One of the key things to avocado is lemon juice. If you don't have the lemon juice, you'll end up with a brown guacamole later on, which is pretty undesirable, I think. One of the great parts of guacamole is the spice that's in there. Cumin, really fragrant. One of my favourite spices. To get a bit of heat, put some Tabasco sauce. I don't know how much Tabasco you like, but we're talking about chili con carne here, so we can't put too much in there. We need something to take the heat away from that fiery chili sauce that we've got. Good pinch of salt. Okay. So we're going to add some freshness to our guacamole now, with some chopped coriander. Now, you can add some other things to your coriander if you want, some nice finely diced shallot or red onion even. But this is just a good rustic, simple version that we've got for you today. So I've got. Always taste, always taste. A little bit more salt, and we're good to go. Oh, Tabasco, yeah. Guacamole is ready to go. Our chili con carne, beans are hot through, and we're going to check that for seasoning in just a moment. So I'll talk to you about the taco shells for a moment. Good little tip, when you do them, put them upside down. That way when they heat through in the oven, they're not going to collapse. You're going to end up with a nice wide opening. You can get a little bit more filling into them. Let's just have a quick taste. It's delicious, absolutely delicious. All right. As much or as little filling as you want in there. And you know what would be really good with this? Corona, a bit of lime.